Hello, and welcome to Under the Hood, your 5-minute dose of auto maintenance enlightenment. I'm Brandon. Behind the camera, we have my man Frog. Frog, why don't you say hi? Is that a James Blunt shirt?
You don't like my shirt? It's my favorite James Blunt shirt.
Paid for that. There's no room for James Blunt on this show. It's a car show. Garage, car, gearheads. You know? Where's he fit in?
I like James Blunt.
All right.
He's got a good voice.
Whatever. So, moving on. We're here because of our benevolent sponsors, Valvoline, to give you some sick tips on making sure your car stays in tip-top shape. Now, I don't care if you're already car savvy. I don't care if you don't know the difference between a brake pad or a gauze pad, because me and the Frog, we got your back. We're your professors. And this is Auto Do-It-Yourself Car Maintenance 101. By the time we're done with you, you're gonna know your car like the back of your hand. Which is a weird expression, but you all get the idea. Today's episode is about change. Now, everything needs to change in order to survive, and this includes your car. So I'm gonna go over a few tricks on the basics of basic car maintenance. Changing your oil. Now, changing your oil is easy. A trained monkey could do it. Granted, you have to be one of those NASA monkeys, but nevertheless. So, I'm going to show you a couple of tricks to ensure both your safety and your success. Tip 1, be organized. Make sure you have the right oil, the right tools. So you're going to need a socket wrench, you're going to need a filter wrench, which looks like this, or if you want to get real crazy with this sci-fi looking thing, like this. And this is for those hard to reach filters. And the last tool you will need is a proper receptacle for what?
Receptacle.
That's what it is. All right, fine. You'll need a oil catching thing to catch the oil as it drips out. Now, I want to stress the importance of being safe while underneath the car. The last thing you want to have happen is get a face full of burning hot, nasty oil because you put the receptacle in the wrong spot or you did something funky with the bolt. And speaking about funk, me and Frog have put together a little dramatic reenactment for some funk that happened with him not too long ago. We call it the Frog Money Shot.
So Spider-Man would know not to take the Hulk head on. He's too big, much too powerful. Spider-Man would know to use the surroundings to... Oh!
Now the point here is to pay attention, all right? When you're taking that bolt off, be real careful. Do it slowly and check it with your hand, because the last thing you want to do is make a mistake and get it all over you and just have like oily hair for a week. And just so you know, no frogs were hurt in the making of this video. First thing you want to do is locate and remove the drain plug. So this is going to drain for about 5 minutes. Make sure it drains all the way before you put the bolt back on. So now we've drained all the oil out of the car and we put the bolt back on. Make sure you do not strip the threading when you put the bolt back on. It's a disaster. So we're going to put in the new filter. Make sure before you do that you have drained every drop of oil out of the car. Otherwise you're going to have a huge mess. It sounds really obvious, but I've seen a lot of people make that mistake. Quick tip number 2. Put a little bit of oil on your finger and rub it around the gasket. This will ensure a tight seal. So now it's time to put on the new filter. Make sure when you're screwing it on, you only screw it hand tight. No more. All right, perfect. Now it's time to put the new oil in your car. Now, a lot of people get confused about what kind of oil to put in, so I'll give you the quick and dirty. You have conventional, synthetic blend, full synthetic, and high mileage oils. Conventional oil is good, and even better is the synthetic blend. The best is the full synthetic, but if you have a higher mileage vehicle, they make high mileage oils specifically formulated for these cars. Now, I like to use a high mileage oil on this baby here because my girl, this 1970 Camaro Z28, has been around the block a few times, and I don't mean that with any disrespect. You're doing great. But anyhow, you also need to make sure you check your owner's manual for the viscosity, 10W30, etc., and the amount of oil that you'll need. 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 And the amount of So yeah, there's a few ways to change your oil. And it's important too, because like if your oil runs low or your car just runs out of it, you can kiss your ride goodbye. It's like water, sleep, fiber, you know? It's like a human. You just can't live without it.
You need it.
Yo, check this out.
I want to do that.
Dude, look at, check it out, man. He's like, Carrie. Welcome to prom, blood, you know?
You've never seen Carrie.
No, I haven't.
I don't even remember.
Well, anyhow, I'm Brandon. He's the Frog, and if you need more car tips or any more questions about changing oil, tips for that, just go to valvoline.com. Thanks for watching Under the Hood. See you next time.